Hey, Andrew here from Ventura Music School, and here's my best stab at Holiday in Cambodia by the Dead Kennedys. Okay, so first thing we want a good gritty distorted sound, and one of the most important things about effects for this song is that we have a good delay, and in this case like a tape echo, but any kind of delay where you're getting that kind of repeat is going to be good. If you have that, great, you can mess around with it and try to get the right sound. If not, you can play it without it, but it sounds better with it for sure. And that's what he's using. So we're going to start out on the first string up at the 17th fret. And you can hear those repeats. And this first whole section has a lot of octaves. So we're going to play that note, and you can hear I'm going to play it and slide it down. And we're going to do an octave lower than that note and slide it down in the same way. And the octave lower is on the 3rd string, 14th fret. So we do 17 on the 1st string, 14 on the 3rd string. And then we go into the set of octaves that is the 5th string, 12th fret, 3rd string, 14th fret. And you can either do this with the pick. We're going to be going... I like to do it with the pick on the 5th string and my middle finger on the 3rd string. And then once we finish doing that, we're going to pluck those two together. Now, I guess you could lean your index finger over, muting out the 4th string, and play those two like that. But to me, it's much better to pluck with the middle finger on the 3rd string and the pick on the 5th string. Now we're going to be doing this series of octaves on the 5th and the 3rd string, just like this. We go down to... I'm going to talk about the 5th string fret. So we do 12, 3, 7, slide down to 6. And then we're going to do 3, 2, 9, 8. So all together that's going to sound like this. And it does that twice. And then we go into this next riff. And that is just 3, 2, 1, open. And it's like this. Okay, so then we're going to go into... Okay, so what we have here is we basically have like an E minor 7. So if I bar 5 strings at the 7th fret, and then I put my middle finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret, and ring finger on the 4th string, 9th fret, I've got this chord. I'm never going to play the 5th string for this, so I'm going to just bring that down to the 4th string. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 4th string, 3rd string, and then the 2nd and 1st string together. And then I'm going to take my middle finger off. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2 and 1 together. Take the finger off and do the 2nd string, and back to the 3rd string. And then I'm going up here to an F chord shape where I bar the first 2 strings, 3rd string and 4th string. And the strings on this is 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it goes back and forth between those 2 chords several times. then we have this next part. And so what we have there is this F chord just where we had it before. And I'm just mostly kind of playing rhythm on that. I'm not plucking. I could maybe, but I'm just kind of strumming it. And I'm going to move that down 2 frets. And then I go back to this chord that we just did on the last part. And this time I just strum it. And then I go up 1 fret back to the F chord type. And take that F chord down so that my index finger is at the 5th fret. So all together that's... It does that several times. And then the next part, we come up here, we're going to bar 3 strings at the 10th fret, and the 4th string, just play the 12th fret. And what I'm doing on the 4th string, I'm playing all of these notes 2 times each. And then the 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string. And then I just take that and move it up 2 frets. And then I go up 1 more fret to the F chord shape. And back down here to where we just were. So altogether that's... Starts over again on that. And then we go into the chorus. Just power chords. 5th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. That's a cool little thing. We've got the power chords. And now just... And instead of going up to the 10th fret, we go up here to the 13th fret F chord. And I think that's all the parts of this fantastic classic punk song, maybe my favorite punk song of all time. So awesome. East Bay Ray, man, what a great guitarist. So, all right, cheers, have fun, hasta luego.